Renee, I saw your movies. Anyway, say it ain't so. Is it you didn't just shout out people who threatened me and doxed me yesterday, did you?
Nobody fucking threatened you and nobody fucking doxed you, you fucking goddamn moron.
You shouted out to people.
Shut the fuck up, you asshole. Jesus fucking goddamn Christ. Oh, I'm sorry. For those of you joining. Oh, man. Hi, everybody. Hi, Kryptonite. How are you? Yes. Hi there. Wow. Hey, Phoenix, what's up, buddy? You want to come up? Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's going to get noisy. I shut my phone off because there's a lot of things going on at work right now that I cannot be, even though I am working, and this is like my time. I really just want a little bit of time so I can relax. Let's do a quick react and chit chat and all that kind of fun stuff. Hi, Marjorie. How are you? Nice to see you. And I made the mistake. There he is. Whoa. Come on. Come on. He won't be here for very long because he'll leave about 3 pounds of fur on me. And I'm wearing a black shirt, of course. So, anyway, yeah, I was torturing myself by watching Negsy's current live, and this gentleman, I don't understand what's going on with him. First of all, he loves my last name, so you know I am the wiener. Apparently, I'm a big simp for the Hater Nation, which I don't get half the shit that comes out of his mouth half the time. But, you know, we are all celebrating our hypocrisy, so you do have to get down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on. Down. Go sit with Mommy and leave me alone. God damn. Please. Please. I do have work to do, and I don't mean work. I mean fun work. This is good stuff, right? Stuff I enjoy. Is sound pad running? No. God, I suck. Let me minimize you for just a minute. Excuse me, while you see the ugliness that is behind the scenes here. And I can't see, so you're going to have to forgive me. No, it's not Discord, you dumbass. It's Steam. There you go. Yay! Alright. So, yeah. I think Sinatra and I are sort of on a similar track with two different things, or two different mindsets. Sinatra seems to be after the magical instance of going out and he is looking for that leg. Sorry, that leg, right? Me, I'm really looking more historically back at the beginnings of her mukbang behavior and how we got from what... Hi, Smelly. How are you? Great to see you. And hi, Megan. Great to see you, too. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it, everybody. I really do. It's rough doing a live stream by yourself, so just so you know. But I go through that on a daily basis. I talk to myself all the time, so it's my insanity. My track is actually, I really am curious. I look at her behavior in 2016, I look at her behavior now, and it's really curious. When she was first introduced to the mukbang idea, it seemed like she wanted to know what the F was all about, how to pull it off, what were some of the things that people looked for when they watched those videos, and why they make so much darn money. And if you watched, like, especially the Korean mukbangs, yeah, there's a very specific style, and she just had no clue. So I was curious. You know, first of all, her newer stuff, everybody reacts to. So me adding my own 2 cents is going to be the same as why I was reacting to Gigi in the first place. Because he had no original reactions, and I heard the same thing over and over and over again. One of the reasons I love Sinatra, by the way. I do hear some rather original reactions out of Sinatra. And he does have a different perspective on things, so I think that's kind of interesting. I try to do that, and I try my best not to watch the videos first because I don't want to taint my reaction to it. So these back then, 2016, I never watched any of these videos. 2016 up to about 2018, maybe 2019. I'm doing very well, Smelly. Thank you for asking. I hope you are as well. We do have a hard stop. DC's got a really awesome interview this afternoon at 3:30. I hope everything goes well and the audio's fixed and all that. So I want to make sure I don't interrupt her stream. So this won't be terribly long. Although you can tell I'm already being a chatty Cathy. That's just my style. Anyway, enough of the dead air. Let's get to it, shall we?
Hey guys, so I can't even tell you how many times I have been requested to make.
And let me know if the audio is not working well for you. It sounds alright, but you never know with this stuff.
There's a mukbang show.
Mukbang show. Yes, it's a show, Chantal. Yes, I just called her Chantal.
Where people just like talk to the camera and like eat. It's kind of like a way to feel like you're eating with company, I guess. So I finally decided to do it. Like, I just gotta say, I look like a hot mess. I have been doing nothing but errands and packing today, so that's an issue. And another thing is, I am packing, like I said, so I'm using plastic spoons.
Wait a minute. Did we not watch this already?
What I'm gonna be eating right now.
This looks familiar.
Late. I'm pretty hungry after running some errands. This is
Kryptonite, could you check my mental stability and make sure we have not watched this already?
I don't know. And I also have hot Cheetos. I usually eat a bigger bag than this. I know that sounds like...
This looks familiar. I swear to God we reacted to this already. And if that's the case, and I'm thinking we did...
From my, like, pastime. Like, I would eat hot Cheetos.
Because it was in our playlist, so...
And they didn't bother me. Like, everyone's like, oh my God, it's so hot. And I'm like, no. And I have some Dove milk chocolate for, like, a little...
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah,
it's quick enough to pick another one. There's so many of them. It's not even funny. I don't want to do anything new, however, so let's make you shut up for the moment. Playlists. Yeah, we keep a private list of content so we can go through and pick stuff for reactions. And that way Kryptonite can also share. She sees a lot of stuff that I definitely don't. Yeah, this is the same one. Okay.
A lot of mukbangs. So I actually used to think they were called mukbangs
removed.
until like I started looking into it more and watching people, and it kind of feels like, hey you guys, so.
Sorry, so we're on a new one. This again is from that era. Let's make sure the date is June 22, 2016. So yeah, this is another older reaction. As we learned from our previous episode, which we have since changed, she has no idea what a mukbang is. She has absolutely no idea what a mukbang is. And eating 2 burritos, I'm sorry, that's not a mukbang. That's just watching us. That's us watching you eat. So, not quite what people are looking for when they're paying for that kind of content. Just saying. And how's everybody liking the glasses? This is actually not a terrible look for her. You know, with the hair that's a little loose behind the ears, and it's not a bad look. I like black, obviously. You know, I do tend to wear a lot of black, but this is not a terrible look. So what do you think? Let's take a poll and chat. Let's have a 1 if you think she looks okay, and a 2 if you would rather not look at her at all.
It has been requested. It has. That I eat the spicy shin ramen noodle soup. But
okay, and if none of you have eaten this kind of stuff, and if you don't like spicy foods or are not prepared for the spice level, some of these ramens can be really challenging, to say the least. And in particular, the next day.
I can't pronounce anything right, so don't mind that. And I have it in this bowl.
It's a cute bowl. We don't really call that a bowl. That looks more like a coffee mug, but okay, you do you. I tend to use a carafe or something like that.
It's hard for you guys to see, which is a shame. I do have some broth show you guys.
Wow, noodles in a cup. That's magical. Oh,
That
dude,
is how
please
it
move the camera.
looks, and I don't.
Yeah, I agree with you, Marjorie. She needs cat ears. The problem is, if she had cat ears, you know who else she would be looking like, right? I'm not sure we want to go down that path, Kryptonite. But maybe we can use this on Reface app, and instead of changing her face, just change, like, put the bunny ears on her. I
don't know if I was supposed to use broth or not. Whoops.
No, there's something in my way, so you
Don't
can't
you
sit
worry.
up here. I'm sorry. I'm
It
sorry.
smells really good. I've never had this before.
Besides, you have food downstairs, and I've filled your water bowl, and your litter box is clean. So you should be set for the day.
Just to go on the side, just why not? Healthy life.
Wait a minute. I need to rewind that just a smidge.
Okay. Healthy life. And if I can reach over, I got.
Jesus Christ. You think that drink's big enough?
We went to Whataburger.
I'm speechless. I've seen people with the drinks that big. I just can never understand it.
Clear because I don't know. It's open 24/7, and
Did she say Whataburgers? Oh, they're awesome. If you've never been there, you're in for a treat.
You can't just sit there, so I bought a drink. Alright. And I just want to say, be forewarned.
I didn't notice the standard Whataburger logo on the cup, so she must have turned it for product misplacement.
I slurped.
Smart idea, actually.
It's a thing.
It's not a thing. You do it on purpose. Give me a fucking break. But I'll have you know that will fit in perfectly with your mukbang activities.
So if you don't really like slurping or whatever, I don't know if you should watch this.
No, honestly, and I'm sorry to be rude, you're just a fat cow, and she takes a bite that is more than you should be. Ah! And honestly, that slurping wasn't bad. Yeah, I have relatives that make a lot more noise at the Thanksgiving dinner table.
I can see why.
10
Some people think it's spicy.
10 out of 10 recommend.
And then I also have bell pepper, and some people think bell pepper is spicy.
What?
I might say the...
Wait. I'm sorry. I consider myself a super hot kind of aficionado. I've grown them. I've eaten them. I've made beer out of them. I've made hot sauce out of them. I love super hots. I'm not currently growing any. It's a little cold outside. But I have some techniques that make some very spicy peppers. And bell peppers are characteristically not spicy at all. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. There's not a bell pepper on the planet that's spicy unless you cross it with a jalapeno. That's possible.
Bell pepper for last. Whew!
Oh my god, are you effing kidding me? Yeah, the Hoover technique, I like that.
Oh, that broth, though. That broth hanky.
You're right, spicy. Smelly. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's only Wednesday. It's been a long week already. Smelly cat. I'm sorry. Hey, while I'm thinking of it, and while I have some attention in the chat, I'm looking for Heidi. The stream we did with Lucille Ball that Heidi was on, and you, Smelly, were there, and Kryptonite was there, and a couple others. She posted a couple things, and unfortunately the stream got taken down because that last episode that was colorized, that got me dinged. That was actually a piece of copywritten material, which I stupidly bled into somebody else's playlist, and that's where I made my mistake. I didn't vet every video on it, so I apologize. It's my fault. I did it, and I didn't realize that was a problem. I did say something, I think, when we were streaming about that. So anyway, we are going to try that again this weekend with Jackie Gleason. So I hope you all join us. I am creating a personal playlist for public domain Jackie Gleason so we can actually enjoy some of these without the fear of being struck down. I really enjoyed that stream. I really, really enjoyed it. The engagement was awesome. You guys are great. And I just love that old stuff. I really do. It makes me laugh and giggle, and I enjoy watching it with folks who have never seen it before. That's even better. So if anybody can get hold of Heidi or knows her channel, please. I'm looking for her channel. That's really what I was looking for. But back to the video. Sorry about that, folks.
Good. I love ramen. Maybe I'll eat the bell pepper while I eat the soup.
Yeah, if you're not busy, my only concern is when DC streams, because I mod for DC, so does Kryptonite. So I don't want to pull either one of us away from her chat, because that's kind of a job, if you will. I think it's tentatively scheduled for 2, so we'll see how that goes. I may change the time depending on what DC does.
There's no rules, but I really love ramen. I always have stuck to like that cheap 15-cent brand.
And you know, the one thing I do appreciate her old, what we call eat with me's. And she even calls it an eat with me. It's not a mukbang. I think an eat with me is a more accurate descriptor. She actually stops chewing and swallows. Hi, Jamie. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I enjoyed your drawing this morning. Aviation fan was really amazing to talk to. That was kind of cool. I remember the Edmund Fitzgerald and the song that Gordon wrote about, so that was kind of neat. But what I was saying is, the one thing I do like about Amber, that at least this Amber, because I think there are, as Sinatra was kind of hedging towards, there are 2 versions of Amber. There's old Amber and there's new Amber. And there are some characteristics that are vastly different. But she doesn't eat and talk with her mouth full. This I can appreciate. Unlike our girl Chantal, who is just grotesque.
And the top ramen, if you will.
I heard you mention the name, and I wasn't sure who you were talking to. And of course, if I don't know somebody, I don't like to use their real name.
Like
if you know what I mean. Like I have even though Sinatra has said his name out in public, and I catch myself saying it, I try to stop myself because his persona is Sinatra. So that and I do that. I'm terrible with that, and I've done that. I came really close with Kryptonite, and I really need to be careful.
Pork. I really love the beef, and I love the creamy chicken. I've never...
Creamy chicken? Creamy chicken ramen? Ew. Ew, that's gross.
I've never had this brand before, but this is good.
Thank you, Smelly. Give me 1 second, folks. I need to link this before I lose it one more time, because that's just gonna upset me. So give me a second. I apologize. I'm still waiting for a drop from Marjorie. Marjorie, hello. I'll give her a sub. 37 subscribers. Pretty nice. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jamie, for the clarification. I appreciate that. That's cool. Okay. That time I heard it, but that was on purpose. She is a bloody troll. She is just a bloody troll. Even in 2016, she was a frickin' troll.
I only made 1 pack. I know some people...
I guess I need a bigger glass, right?
They eat like 2 or 3. Trust me, I can do that too, but...
Marjorie, how's your video coming?
There's instructions on how to make it in the back. I don't think I followed
It's
those
ramen. Who
instructions.
needs instructions on how to make ramen?
I made my own
You
stove.
boil water, throw the frickin' noodles in there, boil the shit out of it some more,
So,
you're done. Okay, add a spice packet or something if you want. Who cares?
how has your guys' day been?
Is that edamame she's eating?
Mine's been good. Hung out with my girlfriend. Hung out with my
You know
friend
one thing
Nick,
I really like?
and my friend Luke.
I absolutely love snap peas. I love fresh snap peas. Oh my goodness.
Beef for a little bit. Bell pepper is so good. Crazy.
Oh, that's the bell pepper. Okay. Okay, that's it. Wow. I really need my glasses adjusted. Hang on. Okay. I think I can see.
My girlfriend's actually right in front of me. She's coloring a mandala. And I was like, don't talk while I make this video.
You two make an excellent point. Both Jamie and Smelly. She does. She absolutely does. She trolls so hard and she knows exactly how to tweak the engagement to get exactly what she's looking for. And that's absolutely what YouTubers should do. Chantal isn't as good with that. And you can watch her views bouncing up and down. But yeah, this one is not dumb. This one is not dumb by any stretch of the imagination.
Huh. Didn't I say that?
Although I don't like the person she is today, and I do not like her, nor condone her behavior when it comes to Becky. However, I'm not giving Becky a pass either, because you know what, Becky? You can leave at any time. Okay? I know you're, and God rep your mother. I respect that. I feel that deeply. But I don't think you need the way she treats you. I really don't.
She's like...
So is this the Destiny era? 2016 in June, Destiny era maybe?
I have a bad habit of
I think we all have a bad habit.
not chewing noodles all the way.
I don't know what to say.
Been like that since I was a little girl.
She is purposely turning that cup. Smart. Because she might get a strike for that. Now, of course, I can't see the rest of her torso. She looks smaller. Facially, she looks smaller.
That was so good.
I swore to God, I thought she was going to do... Who was I watching? Oh, was it Nick Okada, that fucking bastard? The way he takes his pills, he puts it in his mouth, and he goes, throws his head back. God. Yeah, like real ramen, Smelly.
Very nice. Zero trans fat. Very nice.
Troll in. Yeah, that's a perfect name for her.
I got this at Walmart.
Yeah, if you really like the spicy stuff, Amazon. There's boatloads of it. The only problem is finding small orders, very difficult. They normally make you buy a case, which is like 24 packs. And if you're really into ramen, that's usually not an issue. But yeah, I ordered some online. I didn't realize how big. I mean, it's a ramen pack about like that big, and I got a case of it, and 24. When they showed up, I was freaking out because I had no idea that's what they look like.
Woo, it's getting spicy, but I love it. I love spicy. Oh,
I'm trying to figure out what exactly is spicy in this. I know the ramen's supposed to be, but of course we actually didn't watch her make it either. So did she add the entire spice pack? I don't know.
I love it. When people are like, "Oh my God, you should do this," I was like, "Where in God's earth am I gonna find that soup?"
All right, you know this is really not that difficult.
Spicy. Oh, I love it. When people are like, "Oh my God, you..."
So I recognize that brand. I've had this brand before. It's okay. I mean, it's spicy, like you added black pepper to it, kind of sort of deal. But they have a much spicier version that's actually really really tasty.
You should do this a lot. I was like, where in God's earth am I gonna find that soup? Walmart. I think this was 78 cents. I think it's just because it's like a better brand.
No, it's ramen. All ramen is basically the same. Give me a break. It's a better brand. No, I'm pressing X to doubt on that one, folks.
Um, it contains wheat and soy.
Now, I've never had homemade. Did I say that right? Homemade ramen. Marjorie, do you make your own? I would find that interesting. I used to make my own pasta. One of my favorite dishes that I used to make is angel hair pasta. I love angel hair pasta, and I would spin it myself. I would make it by hand. Oh yes, that was the first dish I ever cooked for my wife. And she absolutely fell in love with me. Actually, it was just my cooking.
Wait, so it's manufactured in a facility that also processes fish, shellfish, and milk.
So if you're allergic to any of those products, you may not want to eat this ramen. Gotcha. 5 out of 10 recommend, baby.
That doesn't mean that it's in this.
No, but normally they have to provide information like that because if you go into anaphylactic shock from eating this crap, yeah, they're going to want to know what was in it.
Just in the same facility, so this is vegan. So that's awesome. That's actually really cool.
I do buy them on Amazon myself.
And I just found out one of my favorite chai teas is Bolt House chai tea. I just found out.
I'm going to look into that, Marjorie. I think that's interesting. I've never really thought about making my own ramen.
Real milk, but they don't. I was like, oh,
you could.
Okay.
I'm sure you're. Nice pause. I'm sure homemade ramen is probably a lot more healthier for you because it gets rid of all the crap that. Yeah, I'd be interested. Let me know if when you do try that. Let us know how it goes, please.
Oh my god, it's spicy. But it's like the kind of spicy that feels so good.
I turned my phones
I
off. I
love
forgot to
spicy.
turn Discord off. Or the notifications. That's what you're hearing in the background if you hear it.
I know there's a spicy top ramen flavor, but I've never tried it. I feel like I wouldn't like it.
I have, and I'll tell you, if you like spicy, and I mean spicy, it is bold. I will be honest with you, but it's nothing like the one chip challenge. That it's not that bad. It's nowhere near that bad, but it is hot. It is absolutely hot.
Could be wrong.
And
I think
it's
it's
so
like
good.
Spicy chicken. Oh. My dog is looking at me as I eat these green things, and he's like ready to pounce.
Green
He.
things.
I meant she.
Green things. And she doesn't know the sex of her dog. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh. And as Sinatra pointed out, she always does this wordplay with shit because she's a frickin' troll, right? I mean, she's a troll.
My cat's right there, not the he. But
Because apparently you don't know your cat's sex. Okay, whatever.
so, I always have liked bell pepper. It's been like an okay thing.
I love bell peppers. I love peppers, period, but bell peppers I just love as a savory addition to salads and some other dishes. I'll do green pepper onion reduction for steaks and things like that. I really enjoy green peppers. Sorry, more accurately called bell peppers. They happen to be green in nature.
I've never
Green
really
bell
had
peppers,
it
technically.
raw before. I always have it just like sliced and cooked and stuff. And I was at work like 2 months ago, and the cook was chopping some bell peppers, and I was hungry. I
was hungry. I was a hungry hippo. Yeah, that's my inner negs. I'm sorry.
been eating all day long. It was just a rough day at work. I was hangry. Okay. I steal a piece of that bell pepper, and literally it was like the best thing I ever tasted. And for a minute there, I thought it was just because I was hungry. No, child, it's because it's bomb as hell. I love.
That's actually that content. I would watch that in a heartbeat, Marjorie. I love cooking shows. I absolutely do. I watch some very, but I like more of the bizarre stuff. There's a channel out there. Oh, what the heck is his name? Watch me eat. Should I eat this? I'm trying to think of the actual content creator's name. But what he does is he looks at other creators' dishes. Hungry hippo. He looks at other creators when they're cooking, and he'll try to recreate that. Kind of like what Zach does with Chantal and ALR sometimes. When they cook, ALR doesn't do a lot of cooking, but that's mostly Becky. Yeah, absolutely.
Raw bell pepper. Excuse me. I think for one bell pepper, it's like 99 cents, but it's worth it.
It makes your entire meal healthy. Isn't that isn't that the whole point? I eat bell pepper, thus everything I eat with that is healthy. Oh, good God. So it starts. In 2016, we see the behavior. She's starting to mimic, and she does this with other stuff.
I actually really like.
What's that individual's name that she mimics all the time? Not Life by Jim.
Really,
not
really
Life
do.
of a Free Spirit. What's her name?
That's why I leave a little bit in there.
Maybe it is
Sometimes
Life by a
I'll
Free
have
Spirit.
even more than that.
Or Life of a Free Spirit.
But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to do this little spicy challenge, so.
You're gonna steal which idea? Oh, the doing other. Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna stop this real quick. All right. Let me. Oops, that's okay. Let me find this guy for you. I really enjoy his stuff. There are a couple people that I really enjoy watching. Come on, why aren't you behaving? All right, get me out of studio. What is his name? I watch a lot of weird guys. Yeah, there's Heidi. Thank you. The nice thing about this guy, he doesn't post a lot. But when he does, his production value is really good. I'll look for it and I will send it to you. I don't want to waste too much time in the stream. So I think I want to get to another video, if that's okay. I'll get you that link. I promise. Let me make sure who. Thank you. Learning to be fearless. You're right, Kryptonite. I was confusing her with Cal. I will send you. Do I have you in Twitter, Marjorie? If I do, I'll DM you because it'll take me a minute or two to find his name. But just watch him for a couple ideas. I think you'll. If what you're thinking, I think you'll like this guy. I really do, and his content is really good. And he built his channel over time, way before I started watching him. But you know, he did the same thing. He bought a camera, then he bought a ring light, you know, different pieces. So I'll get that info
I have a little bit of bell pepper left.
I believe I have you on Twitter. I'll check.
I know there was.
And there's a bunch of others like that, but he's funny. He's really funny.
Saying like they wish they could see my food as I eat.
In fact, I can think of two people I'll send. Actually, excuse me while I kiss this guy.
This is the best I got. And probably the best it will be. I tried it.
No, sir, I'm not feeding you, so knock it off. He's sitting over there giving me the stink eye off the couch. Yes, we are drinking on screen because it's legal in my state.
I should have gotten 2 packs.
That's why I do not smoke on screen because it is not legal in my state. Even though YouTube doesn't care, although they should. Yeah, that brings up a very good point, and I've been mulling this over in my head since the I Love Lucy stream because I'm hurt about the strike, and I did appeal, and they denied it. And it's like, look, I want to know what content in the stream was considered commercial, protected by the DCM, or the DMC. And of course, they never gave me the information. It really pisses me off. However, my point is, we were that colorization was on somebody else's playlist, so that's already on YouTube, which tells me, and it's not struck. So it's a little hypocritical to strike me for showing someone else's content that's already on your bloody goddamn site. Wow, I'm sorry, that rant just kind of erupted out of nowhere. I'm sorry, but it's aggravating. That was a fun stream. I think we all had a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. We had a lot of engagement. Some of it was a little weird, but it was a lot of fun. At least let me edit the video and repost it. I may put it up on BitChute. The only problem is I don't have any chat. Won't be there, but at least the video, because I thought the video was awesome.
She passed out.
Although I'll need to create a new BitChute account because my current BitChute account is, how shall we say, more of a troll account, and I don't want me to be tied to that account. I think we posted something on Negsy one time. I don't remember. Kryptonite probably does.
What was it recently we were eating and she's like, this is spicy.
Wipe your face on your arm. That's what my mother told me.
I can't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was? Baby.
I know it is.
Remember what it was?
Jamie. When I was actually actively seeking CBD oil for my wife. So, not to get into something that's not on a happy note, but Maggie got to a point in her chemotherapy that nothing was working. So the oncologist took her off of everything and basically let her go. So she wasn't better. She wasn't cured. She had stage 4 metastatic. There was no getting away from that, unfortunately. And what I started to do was starting to investigate her symptoms relative to what CBD oil can provide. And I was looking for a very specific mixture because she was the type of person that can't take any drugs. The slightest, she would take half a Percocet and be loopy. I mean, she did not tolerate those types of drugs well at all. So I was looking for a CBD oil mixture that, one, would increase her appetite. That is one aspect of marijuana smoking that I wanted her to have. She needed to eat more and put weight on. Other than that, she couldn't get high. So it needed to be a mixture that didn't have any THC, or at least the THC that would fuck her up. And she needed, there are some other therapeutic things about CBD. So I actually found a couple places. I found some places in California. I found some places in Michigan. Legal there, not legal here. Long story short, I was never able to get a card and obtain it in a legal manner that would have really helped her. So, unfortunately, but yeah, good stuff. Legal in Michigan for recreational and pharmaceutical.
It was nachos.
Nachos? Did we eat nachos today?
Cheese was spicy, but it really wasn't. I promise you. I feel like my lips are getting really.
How many times? We need a drinking game. I know most of you don't drink. I guess I need to change my channel. But the drinking game is going to be whenever she makes her duck lips, everybody takes a shot.
Red from this.
Y'all going to be messed up by the end of the video. Yeah, the problem with it, it's his list. This individual's, I don't know if it's a guy. His name indicates it's a guy, but he may not be. So, the individual's list was public. That's how I found it. The video in it was also public. That's also how I found it. So that doesn't make it legal to show. It doesn't make it legal to watch. If I watch it, I'm okay. If I restream it or show it to other people, that's where the copyright violations come in. And I hadn't thought about that when we started watching it. It was, I mean, I even still have it up, and I was rewatching the stream, at least my recording of the stream. And yeah, it's like, oh shit, that had to be it. That's the only, because I was careful. I was really careful about the videos I was vetting, and I'm going to be far more careful Saturday because if I get struck on Saturday, I can't stream for a week. Now that's okay. I mean, that'll make me sad, but YouTube is not my job. I don't make a dime off of YouTube. So other than the engagement with folks like you, that's, I really won't miss it, but I will miss, all of you. So let's hope I can figure this out and we can have a fun stream Saturday. It will probably be a couple hours, I'm guessing.
A lot of people think ramen's unhealthy, which it kind of is. There are so many ingredients.
Okay, I take back my earlier statement about her being a little bit more cognizant about eating with a mouthful. She's getting sloppier as the video goes on. I don't know if you noticed that, but I noticed stuff like that. It's like, because that's the stuff that bothers me about Chantal. I
believe
can't.
In moderation.
She triggers me beyond measure.
And I'm making sure to eat like a fruit and vegetable with every meal.
Oh, way smelly. Well, that's cool. I have nothing against that.
Plus, it's for a video. Why not?
I was telling Kryptonite the other day. I said I was explaining how I got kicked out of a college prep school for smoking weed. Got caught smoking weed in the dorms. Now I did quit smoking weed when I quit smoking cigarettes 15 years ago. 16 years ago. However, I have occasionally imbibed. I was kind of taken to a weed shop when I went to Colorado Springs about 5 years ago or so. My friends all smoked, and I didn't, but they're like, "Oh, come on!" And it was amazing. It was amazing. I had never been into a shop like that before. You'd walk in. There was a bunch of weird. They would take your driver's license. They would They would keep your information for 24 hours. You could only shop in that store once a day. You could shop in multiple stores that in a single day, but your total weight was limited, especially if you're an out-of-stater. I think my total weight was like 7 grams I could buy. And you would walk around. They'd have tables set up with these plastic jars with the weed in it, these beautiful buds, and there were holes so you could smell it, and there was a magnifying glass built into this thing so you could actually look at the crystals, and oh my god, it was cool. I'm dying. I mean, I'm loving this. Yeah, it was amazing. So no, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. The folks that do it doesn't bother me either. Do whatever makes you happy, and I mean that for everything. I just don't necessarily shove it in my face, okay? That's all I gotta say. Like smoking cigarettes, for example, do not come around me. Because I hate cigarette smoking. And even though I smoked for well over 30 years, I hate it. It's just, and it smells disgusting. Ew.
Oh, my poor lips hurt.
Oh, well, that explains a lot about you, Smelly. And we could have an entire stream on just that subject, if you wish.
No, thanks so bad. My lips are burning.
Excuse me 1 minute. The old van is getting a little heated, and not in a good way. Oh. Come here, baby. Thank you. Oh. I have the heat up in the house. Ugh. So occasionally it gets a little overheated, overheated. I get overheated. Oh God, don't do that, please. No singing!
Good. It's all gone. There you go.
Yay! Good girl. She cleaned her plate. Yay! For fuck's sake. What are we, 2?
Did I succeed in the spicy noodle chop?
I don't like stoners, though. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I think I understand your point. Again, if you smoke, I don't care. If you like to get high, I really don't care. I do. I do it after I'm done working. I do it after hours. I don't drive once I've been doing it. Same with the alcohol. I won't go driving today at all. I won't even go down to the store, to be honest with you. So I try to be at least a little bit more responsible about my imbibing. And you notice I don't smoke on screen. I do that on purpose. One, I don't particularly like seeing people smoke on stream, and I'm really surprised YouTube actually permits that. I thought that was sort of outside of their terms of service if the stream isn't marked as such, because children shouldn't be watching that kind of shit. We are the worst.
Challenge or
Watch the video. Sorry.
what? I think I did. That was really good. I feel like if I ever eat it again, I might have to make it more brothy and like add some stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, but the front of this shows me.
So there's the brand. So if you're looking for a good ramen brand that's a little out of the norm, yeah, you can find this easily on Amazon, and the prices are actually really reasonable. I know it's stupid when you can go in your grocery store and buy the stuff. My issue is, in this COVID environment, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to limit my exposure to the public and limit my exposure. I don't want to go into a grocery store. No way. Sorry. I will order off of Amazon, and I will actually take the risk that the Amazon delivery person delivers it in a safe manner, which they normally do. Don't always, but they normally do. Getting COVID off of a package delivered from Amazon, I'm telling you folks, I'm not a doctor. I'm not I am actually a scientist, so I actually have 2 degrees in science. But my point is, trust me when I tell you, fomite transmission is bullshit. Utter fucking bullshit. Look it up. Do all the research you want. You are not going to get COVID from a fucking goddamn Amazon package.
Meat and stuff. I'm trying to eat.
My point is, feel free to order goods from Amazon and deliver to you rather than going into a grocery store.
Less meat, but ain't gonna hurt. A little bit of chicken. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wish it was a little bit longer for you guys because long mukbangs are actually my favorite, but sorry.
So apparently she's watching mukbangs? Oh, it's really not. If you look them up, look at the spicier version. Yeah, that gets a little toasty because they don't just use, the jalapenos and some of the milder peppers. They use more like a habanero or no, they don't use Reapers. There's very few Reaper ramens out there. There are a couple. I recommend, if you can't handle heat, do never try a Carolina Reaper anything. They will kick your butt. In more ways than one.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, everybody. So happy Valentine's Day. Literally, it does not feel like Valentine's Day. I don't know what it is, but it just doesn't. The last holiday that was happening here was Christmas, and it didn't feel like Christmas either. It's almost like Florida.
Are you all okay rolling into another? If you are, I'm up for it. Like I said, I'm just watching the clock so we don't run into DC. That's my only word. Today's video, her interview today, should be quite interesting.
Doesn't have holidays, like... So I'm just having some coffee in my Hello Love mug. It's so cute.
That's okay.
And there's no
That's
towel
cute.
in there.
Get the goddamn cat off the eating surfaces, please.
You're wondering. What's up?
Oh!
Feeling?
I'll tell you right now. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I would have anyway, but I like asking, and weed is legal in Canada too. Yeah, now I've seen Chantal. That she was so stoned during her live, her 8-hour live stream. Oh my God, it was hilarious. And my favorite Chantal is sped up and stoned Chantal. She is fucking hilarious. However, after she tokes up quite a bit, she can't sing. She can't sing anyway, but she gets so much worse. God.
No.
And I don't know if you know this, but Just Saying has taken up her 8-hour live stream and chopped it up into, I think she said, 6 episodes. And so if you really want to watch the immediately deleted New Year's Eve live stream, check out Just Saying's channel. And if Kryptonite, I apologize for asking, but if you wouldn't mind throwing her channel in there, it's hilarious. It's really hilarious.
No.
And thank you, by the way, ahead of time, Kryptonite.
Oh my God. It's so good.
Sorry, Mr. Murray, you're gonna have to wait.
Nutella hazelnut concoction and
Ew, I hate hazelnut. Hazelnut isn't that what Nutella is? Nutella's hazelnut, I believe.
oh my God. I'm never gonna go back. Wasabi stop. So my outfit for today.
She is, Jamie.
wearing-
She absolutely is. She is funny.
Hashtag microwave.
Are you pulling? Oh,
I'm just wearing a frilly tank top,
I didn't need to
a
see that.
red
Mama, please.
cardigan,
Save me.
and a scarf with lips on it. And I was like,
And if you watched Sinatra's video last night, he went back in history looking for, when she was going out. He was really looking for a Destiny video, and there really aren't that many. I was kind of surprised, but you really got to dig, because Destiny can make a surprise appearance in any video, regardless of whether she's in the thumbnail or not. But his video last night, he was showing how she goes out. She puts the scarf on and she's doing all this, throwing her hair back, and oh my God, I'm dying.
diamonds at the end, and these freaking beautiful, freaking, like, my favorite earrings ever. Like, oh my gosh. I wish you guys can tell, but they're like sparkle and and this ring. So.
Oh, it's chocolate and hazelnut? Okay, thank you. That makes sense. But yeah, I can't eat it. I just can't.
So
it's gross.
it's an exception. I'm currently at work right now.
One second.
Off my scarf because I was feeling really hot. Like, I have about 3 minutes to myself right now. Thank the Lord. I'm just getting done vacuuming. I just wanted to kind of say, like, I know a lot of people are getting confused about, am I a vegan? Are my videos up to date? I want you guys to know that today is Valentine's Day.
I'm sure you all have subscribed, but here you go. This is Just Saying's channel.
Sorry, it's extremely hard for me to.
So if you haven't seen the 8-hour debacle, yeah, there you go. You can thank me later by throwing pies at me.
These random videos of me talking about one subject in particular, and then be able to upload every single day of my current status. It's extremely hard and super confusing, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Don't judge. What are you doing? Vlogging. Nice. So regarding if I'm a vegan or not, no. I realized I do not want that label whatsoever. I don't know if I want to make like a whole separate video just explaining myself. I do eat less meat, and I feel like that's what's important, and it all just...
Okay. Now, this has been a rant of mine for many, many, many years. If you can't pronounce the word important, shut the fuck up. There are 2 T's in the damn word. For fuck's sake. No wonder people don't like Americans. We can't even speak the Queen's English properly.
It all will just add up in the end where I am spreading more awareness about it, and I can't just be a vegan overnight. Trust me, I felt really good for those first few days. I'm really done talking about this. Like, I don't know. People are having so many issues with me right now, and it's to the point where this is my life, my journey. I do what's best for me. I do.
Okay, a journey usually has a beginning and an end. So exactly what is your goal? We're watching you eat food. What is the goal here with your content? What are you trying to accomplish?
Do what's best for other people around me, but I can't be judged upon everything, and there's nothing I can really change. Like, that was destiny. Destiny, tell them hello.
Okay, Sinatra, we found a Destiny video.
Oh, okay.
And they are not at home, so they are out. 2016.
So I just can't continue to be judged over something that, I don't know. You just
Is that the one that showed up and it said my friend / coworker?
shouldn't judge someone like of their
Where
life,
did they work together?
You know, unless like you're literally murdering someone. Like,
I know some of you all know this information. Ah! Turn the music down!
we're having a late night Valentine's dinner.
Of course you are. At Denny's.
I'm sure she'll get breakfast, but I'm not. My ear hurts. Why? I don't know, like my ear.
I should send this to Sinatra. This is exactly what he was looking for last night.
You see, hostess to be seated. And here we live. What?
Is that what that was? Assisted living home? Thank you, Kryptonite.
What?
See, I know you folks know the history way, way better than I do.
Bay doesn't make fat jokes.
No.
How's your day been?
Good, how was yours?
Pretty good.
Is that good? Just in case, so...
They work at the same fucking place. And you have to... Okay, it's not like you didn't run into each other all through the day, right?
Look at Omar chip. Got a whole lot of kids, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
See, usually I'm vlogging you, but you're vlogging me. They don't get to see that.
Nope. Check out that cleavage. Show it off. There you go. Ooh.
Ladies, we don't always need the puppies thrown in our face. Just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. It's not always necessary. This was uncalled for. Booty.
There you go.
I swear someone just looked at you.
Okay.
Oh my god! Somebody looked at Destiny!
Oh my god.
I don't know how to write anymore. Marjorie, I have that issue every frickin' day, and I'm in IT, and I have to know how to type. I can't spell, I can't type. It's terrible.
Ooh, I already have it, so...
I got so many compliments today, and did you keep hearing? I can't say her name, but she's like, "You look sexy." I'm like she kept saying it. It was funny.
This is funny. This is a shared characteristic between her and Chantal. That they always see an interaction with another person as, well, they want me, or they're hot for me. It's like, really? No. Maybe somebody's just wanting to comment to you, or wanting to, happen to look in your direction. Doesn't mean that they like you. Doesn't mean that they have any desire for you. Oh my god, and the worst actor is Chantal. She is terrible. Oh, baby, that was hot. Woo! I gotta watch that again.
I was like, it's Valentine's
I'm
Day.
just kidding.
Are you eating more of these?
Nope.
Oh.
The rest are for you, all 2 of them. The 2 had a baby. Not too much queso, actually.
Vlog yourself. Talk to them.
Hi.
Oh!
I don't know what to say.
Libby can do it. You can do it.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what it is, but this Twinkie Meister loves to be patted right here. Oh.
Isn't that pretty much true for most dogs? I mean, even Mr. Phoenix likes his belly rubbed. I mean, come on, people.
Does that feel good? Oh, 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 oh. And she loves to be itched right here. Bay is cleaning. We still have so many boxes in here. I know, it's crazy.
I like the shot of Destiny in the background with a broom sweeping. It's like, I think we may need to educate Destiny on how to use a broom.
Yes, the boxes are for Wasabi.
Pull it up, baby.
Pretty soon
Pull
we're
it
gonna
up,
have to
baby.
start
Pull it up, baby.
packing.
Oh, sorry.
I'm probably gonna like lazy pack.
No, that's for
because
OnlyFans.
it's not
No,
like
no,
easy
you didn't see that. That's for
navigate or
OnlyFans.
anything. And it's gonna. I want to make it to where like our unpacking will be manageable and easy because
Sorry.
we're always busy.
I need to reposition.
When we first moved into here,
old
like I
man's
didn't
getting
have a
sore.
job, so I was able to like spend every day, all day, just unpacking. But we don't have that kind of life. But I'm thinking within a week or two, I don't know, depending on how some
I do
things
have
go,
a
we're gonna
vibrator
go
here somewhere.
look at
No,
a
not that kind
certain
of vibrator.
apartment, and we might put
Let's
a
see.
deposit down.
I think it's the
It honestly
sound.
just depends,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
What
Also,
do we got?
for some reason, like I recently made
Oh,
a
yeah.
video where
Oh,
someone
oh,
asked me about exercising and stuff, and like my answer was no, I don't want to exercise. But lately, I've been really missing.
I'm
the
just
gym.
moving, okay,
I
dude?
foresee the gym in my future. I guess we'll see though. Ooh, you found a dime.
Oh.
You're rich now. It's almost 1 a.m. After she's done sweeping, she says she wants to mop and vacuum. Wait. You're going to sweep, then vacuum, then Swiffer, and then mop?
You're not wrong, Marjorie.
Oh.
Oh, feels good.
All the dirt. Yeah, so it's because wasabi.
Man, I wish I could. I gotta shut this off. It's too noisy. Knock it off. Sorry. I really wish I could go back to bare floors. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so tired of vacuuming and scrubbing and oh god. I have a friend in Santa Fe I want to bring out to Cleveland to do my floors. He is amazing. Mike Stouffer does some awesome work.
Is shedding a lot
No,
lately?
Phoenix. I can't. I don't have room in my lap right now.
Everywhere.
Sorry.
She likes to do stuff like this.
No,
It's like,
Phoenix.
sure, go for it. But I think we're gonna watch some Roseanne. No, I wanted to watch American Idol. Some people got voted off.
Ow. Damn it.
Yeah, let's do American Idol tonight.
All right. Well, that was fun. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's.
Hey guys.
Oh,
so
shut up. I mean, seriously. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove this guy. I don't want to watch this again. I don't want to watch this one again. Oh, what the hell?
Okay, so I'm gonna eat some McDonald's. McChicken.
Okay, what was that? What was that motion? I'm confused. I'm really confused.
Small fry. Doodity. Destiny's eating too, but she won't eat on the camera.
Because Destiny at least has one single brain cell that's functioning. Yes, I did carry on without asking you. I'm sorry. I'm watching the clock. It's a little after 2 Eastern time, so we're good. We're good. And just for shinsies, let's take a quick look at when this one was. So this is the following month. So she's been watching and practicing mukbangs. Okay. Now what I'm wondering is where the fuck is she?
Real.
She's not at
Can
home.
I use that box? Wait. Oh.
Jamie, are you channeling your inner peanut? Sorry, I had to test that. I think it needs a little bit more volume. Oh, Karina just dropped a video. Awesome, I love Karina Kaboom.
I'm supposed to be talking.
Where are they? Does anybody know where they're at? Of course, she doesn't put any information in her video.
So that's how it looks.
I mean, you know, who cares about her social media
Did you
stuff?
like it, Destiny?
I don't know.
Yes, I didn't like that.
Is this spicy? Oh.
Are you serious? She's at Destiny's mother's house? Okay. My other problem is, how the fuck do you know that, and why are we still friends? You know, I'm kidding.
The steps and recording in the bedroom. It's just, I don't really want to eat in there.
You shouldn't eat in bed. That's a nasty habit. Rarely, like Mother's Day, if you bring your wife, you know, breakfast in bed, stuff like that. That I think is romantic and cool. But no, don't make a habit of it. That's gross. That's not what the bedroom is for. That's why we have a kitchen or a dining room. Thus the word dining.
In the dining room.
I actually cannot believe that you actually admitted in public on a live stream that is probably not going to get struck down. You make me laugh. Thank you. I do happen to love my favorite French fries of all time, McDonald's. They have to be fresh out of the fryer, salted, not overly salted, but salted, definitely. I love salt on French fries. Yeah, I know it's bad for you. But right out of the fryer. Burn my lips. I don't care. That's how I like them. If they're cold, eh. Did I silence her? Guess I did. Little Freudian slip, folks. Sorry about that. And actually, as bad as McDonald's is for you, was that Destiny or her mother? No, it was Destiny. Oh, that's her mother. You're putting her mother on film? Did you ask her? You know, there are laws about this kind of stuff. You really need to be... I'm serious. You need to be careful. You can't just put everybody's image on stream. So we are a month out from what I found as her very first mukbang, or what she calls her a mukbang. It wasn't, but that's kind of where she introduces us to the idea of, I'm going to be doing mukbang. Woohoo! And I can see her building, her behavior already changing. Subtly, but I think you can see it as well.
I'm excited to try them.
I won't unmod you, but I'm afraid I probably will have to unfollow you on Twitter.
I'll try one right now if you want.
Yeah, like that's ever going to happen. Is that a fish a fish fillet.
Really?
Okay.
Buffalo. I can't read the rest of the wrapper. Buffalo something. Maybe it's a chicken sandwich. See, that looks like fish. That does not look like chicken. And it's square, and their fish fillets are typically square. That's so hot. Isn't that so attractive? Don't you just like sitting across from your significant other, watching them shove huge quantities of food into their mouth? As you are requested to fucking film it. She doesn't quite have it down though.
I think I'm gonna aim for 5 waters today, though.
Yeah, but your knuckles are awfully darkened in this video, sadly. They're worse in the newer videos, but wow, even back then. We're talking 5 years. Oh, okay. 2016, 2021. Yeah, we're talking 4.5, 5 years. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on back in the curio cabinet behind her. I have no idea what's going on back there. I see a stein of some sort. What looks like some angelic figurine, some photos. This pink thing, I don't know what the hell that is. Weird. It's a nice. I like it though. It's wood. I love that. It looks nice. I'm not going to answer you until I'm off stream, so F off, okay?
Mom, were you really? You're donating to me and you were saying Mom? You had more because you just had your hand up. It doesn't matter who had more.
So it's a sweet pepper.
Sweet pepper?
Yeah. Here we go again with stupidity about vegetables. I understand people may not know the heat levels and all that stuff, but really?
That's what McDonald's does to you.
Well, then don't eat there anymore.
Oh, really?
Really? So that's what I was thinking. Is it because I'm thinking on the way home? What does the polar glass taste like?
Really good. Ooh, these are good.
So what does it taste like?
Has she never heard of a yellow bell pepper? Now, I don't think that's what this is. It certainly has the skin color for it, but oh man.
Like blue, like blueberry, maybe.
It's not an Anaheim. I don't know. I think it's a misshapen, and it's not a pepperoncino. I love pepperoncinos. They're delicious, especially in a nice Italian salad with a nice Italian dressing, kind of like Olive Garden. Oh, I love their salad. I could get that entire bowl and eat that just for me.
You should try this.
Because I don't like to share.
Oh my god. It's so good. Oh, cool.
Bullshit. You are not full, bitch. Eat your dinner. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, Jamie, that's kind of the point, aren't they? You could be right, Smelly. I'd have to look it up. I mean, bell peppers aren't always, like that. Anyway, Jamie, yeah, your point is well taken, and I think they're all that way, to be honest with you. Chantal, we're all familiar with the foodgasms and all her emotions that come out on her face, her tells when she's eating it. It's amazing. I've never seen anybody. I mean, I love food, and when I eat something that I really enjoy, well, you're probably going to know it if you're in the same room. But oh my God, she's bad. She's terrible. Oh. She was full, yet she managed to finish that sandwich. And she's going to manage to finish this green pepper. Sorry, this pepper. Sweet pepper. Let's see if she eats it. Nope, 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 nope. Those are the best part, you dumbass. Well, yeah, we know what a pepper looks like inside, you idiot!
Eat those. Nah.
Yes!
There you eat the green part.
No, I'm not gonna eat the green part.
You pulled off the stem like a cherry tomato. You pulled off the damn stem like a cherry tomato. Pop the damn thing in your mouth. For fuck's sake.
Bye. Hope you enjoyed.
No, we didn't really. We didn't. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, did we discuss doing some Vinci reactions? I think we talked about it for a brief second. We got so many in that playlist. I think maybe that might be a good idea to start knocking them out. I don't know what you think about that. Yeah, it is. It is literally a foodgasm, and you can see it come across her face. I'm not kidding. You know, and Chantal isn't really that much of a troll. She won't do it like that. This is something that's natural within her. I don't know what it is. Now I have to admit, we did. Okay. Do you think that would be any interest? I'd like to introduce people to them, and that would also, we could knock a few videos out of that playlist. So, I don't know. What do you think? His sub count's actually doing really well. I'm very happy for him. He's doing really well. I just don't know what. I'm not sure what folks will like if they would enjoy Reddit reactions. So, I agree with you. I agree. So we're gonna watch her eat and suck down some ramen and watch television. Okay, yeah, that's good for me. All right, I'll because that playlist is huge and. Or maybe a better idea, instead of doing the Reddits, you know, when he moved to a Vinci, maybe just do Vince. You know, the Vince Manzani. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Because those tended to be quite different videos. Yeah, think about that. Oh, I love Vince. He is so damn funny. And much like Robin, he responds to every comment, which is, I find amazing. It's not sustainable, but I find it amazing. Nice! Nothing like a napkin. But I'm covering myself with my blankie. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Now I'm actually looking beyond the blankie. I'm looking in the background as you know everybody else does. I was like, what is going on here? What is this table that we're looking at? To me, it looks like an oversized Christmas present that was poorly wrapped. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be nasty. I would not want you to walk through my home right now. So, being a widower, this house has become a little bit more cluttered than it should. And if somebody were alive, I'm sure she would smack the fucking shit out of me, and I would deserve it. I apologize. This is such riveting content. She obviously didn't get the note that mukbangs, you're supposed to talk to the camera. in the audience that's watching and engage them. I mean, this is what it's all about, dumbass. Nobody wants to sit and watch television. I heard that. Twinkie! Oh. Oh. For fuck's sake. No, that's for another video. You go away and be quiet.
Okay, so...
Alright, let's just remove that so we don't watch that again. So, here we are. It's kind of interesting. If you watch her today, her reactions have only gotten worse. I mean, she's really feeding into it. She wants that engagement. She wants that coin. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. We got an hour before DC's chat. I don't know. Anybody else doing anything? I really don't feel like getting back to work, to be honest with you. So I may just watch a couple of these on my own and stream them. Why not? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can't show that. Oh, that would actually be funny for everybody to watch, but yeah, we can't show that because I don't have permission to show that.
Hey guys, so I figured
these are all short. I mean, she really keeps these to 8 to 15 minutes a pop, typically.
3 big slices of pizza.
And honestly, I did not watch this. Oh, so this is her. Is this her mother's house again? Is that where we're at? Amazon window shopping. What are you buying me? Daddy needs a new ring light. I'm just kidding. No, actually, I'm planning on ordering pizza for dinner. I don't want to cook today. I'm just shot energy-wise, and I just want somebody to cook for me, deliver me the food, and I don't know. My problem is anymore, and this is a personal rant, I can't stand pizza that's cut into... When they take a round pizza and they cut it in rectangles, I hate that. I want the pie slices. I really do. And very few places are doing that anymore. I don't get that.
Pepperoni. I'm not really a pepperoni girl, but... Oh well.
Shoes? Yeah... Kryptonite. I'm staying off of that topic. Yeah, things and DC touched on this a little bit earlier on Twitter. Things are not. Hang on one second. Server's up. I can browse, and if they can ping it, however, when using the web browser. Fuck off. I really don't care, to be honest with you. Work is work is work. Get some time off. More shoes. Oh, yeah, back to Kryptonite. Yeah, DC posted it. I have it on in the background over here. Yes, it is Fox News that I'm watching. Just happened to pop up this morning. They're all bad, so it doesn't really matter who you watch. But yeah, it's not looking very pleasant. I see the police are out in their regalia. Yeah, it's not looking very pretty. U.S. Capitol on lockdown. So, keep everybody safe. That's all I gotta say.
So, I don't know if I've told you guys yet or not, but
they always have these they always have these little hand motions. Do they practice together?
I'm on a pill to help me like curb my appetite or whatever. And it's kind of helping. It's to the point where I kind of have to like force myself to eat right now. I really don't want to eat. Like I don't.
I get like that, but I'm also not 600 pounds.
And
I'm lucky if I'm 137 wet.
I've been awake for.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know.
Excuse me.
5 hours. And I'm drinking 2 waters. That's good.
No, it's.
But
there are multiple things going on in the country right now for a variety of reasons. I would not want to be in Georgia, and I would not want to be in D.C., and there are a few other places I would not want to be in right now.
And the only thing that we really have right now is pizza. My girlfriend's mom.
And I actually talked to. I actually talked to Dad last night. I meant to tell you, and we had a really, really good conversation. He finally admitted, even though I already knew this, he finally admitted to me that he has been a staunch Republican for almost his entire life. He has been a registered Republican all of his entire life, which I already knew. Although he's been voting Democrat for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years. So we actually started talking about politics again, which we try to avoid. Well, I try to avoid. Because I am a conservative and he is. He may be a registered Republican, but he is not a Republican. The way he is, he's a Democrat. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But sitting at the same table can be problematic. Not necessarily with him, but my sister, his oldest daughter. But we had a really interesting conversation about, well, UK's in lockdown right now. Why the hell aren't we? We're not doing that. We're doing our restrictions for restaurants and things like that, which I honestly understand. I don't want these businesses going out of business. I mean, I think that's ridiculous. That's going to destroy the entire economy. And I believe there should be some way to salvage that, but I don't know what it is anymore. There's reports of some mutation, and this is not looking good. This is not looking good. And if we don't start smartening up in this country, and I said this to my father, and I'm concerned that since Trump is leaving office, and I'm trying not to keep this political, as Trump is leaving office and transitioning, I'm concerned about the void and what Biden's actually going to do relative to what we're doing now. Not we're doing the right things right now. I'm just saying. It's going to get interesting. And then we have people like Cuomo, who makes the absolute stupid comment about if you don't use your allocations by X date, we're going to fine you. Are you fucking out of your mind? And what you have to realize is the allocations, you need to cut the numbers in half because these require dual injections. So you have to cut them. If you say we have enough allocations for 1 million people, no you don't. That's 500 million vaccinations. So anyway.
I brought pizza and they all just left.
He does? Is he in DeKalb County? By chance? I hope not.
They are on, I always want to call them tractors. I don't know why. They're on, 4-wheelers. Riding around. I'm too scared for that life, so I'm just home alone.
I mean, the pizza doesn't look terrible. I'm not a big bready pizza fan. I like mine thin crust. In particular, I like mine coal-fired brick oven. That style. But I like New York style pizza. I love those slices that are like like that, where you have to fold them in half in order to eat them. That's my favorite. My favorite. And I'm just in the mood for a pizza because I'm just a lazy content creator right now. Wait a minute. You are a proud communist. Are you a democratic socialist? Is that what you're saying? Or are you truly into communism? And I'm not gonna ding you either way. I don't care. That's your own thing. That's fine. And yes, we can still be friends. Kryptonite and I do not share a political agreement, yet we're still friends, and we can still talk about that kind of stuff. Why not? If we can't, what's the point in being friends anymore? Right? Same with my dad. I mean, he makes comments because he's trying to troll and trying to push my buttons. And there was a dinner we went to, okay? Last time I was in fucking Scottsdale. And I went out to dinner with him, and my sister, my oldest sister, Barbara, lives out there with her new husband. Which is problematic in itself. But unbeknownst to me, I'm going out with my dad, going to a Mexican restaurant, yet, Barbara and her husband show up. Oh, this is great, because now I have 3 politically opposed individuals in my family sitting with me at a singular table. Imagine what's going through my head. Now, I was there to enjoy dinner and enjoy my father's company, and you know what? He started that. He turned to my sister's husband, and he started knowing that it was going to push my buttons. Started pinging him. Well, what? Because he's a lawyer. What do you? Retired lawyer. What do you think about Trump's tax policies and blah 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 blah? And I politely turned to the table and I said, "Look, if we're going to fucking continue to discuss politics, I'm fucking leaving. I came out here to enjoy dinner with my father. And if you're going to talk politics, I will call a cab and I will fucking go home. Okay? So let's knock it off. Let's enjoy. Let's talk about anything other than politics. And I'm here. Barbara, if you're listening, fuck you."
My mukbangs, which this is.
Now wait a minute. Are you a little socialist, as in stature, or are you just like, I'm a skosh socialist?
What it is.
I think both is true, actually. In your case,
it's very bittersweet. I really enjoy filming them because I have to eat to survive. Whatever. If you guys don't agree with what I eat, cool. I really don't think people care what you eat, because you don't. You don't eat healthy food. And if you're going to do an eat with me or a mukbang, whatever you want to call it, that's typically not healthy food. Do you see mukbangers eating like 3 pounds of fucking Caesar salad? I don't think so. It makes me happy that...
Okay, that's why I asked you the question, Marjorie, because my daughters, both of my daughters, my biological daughters, they are both card-carrying Democratic Socialists. So, and I obviously am not. But I love my daughters. They can have any political aspirations they want. They can believe and think whatever they want. They can have their own opinions. That's what makes this country great, and what makes this rock a wonderful place to be on. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day I will actually see some receipts on that, but I know what you mean. Let's get back to it.
There are people out there who
She is making me hungry with this fucking pizza, though.
They enjoy these because they eat alone at home or whatever.
1 month later. 1 month later, and she's fucking talking with food in her mouth. Who doesn't educate their children not to do that? Don't talk with your mouth full. Close your mouth when you're eating. I mean, come on. This isn't really rocket science. I don't understand this. And I know for the mukbang community, it's all about that stuff. It's all about the ASMR and the mastication. Ew, that stuff just grosses me out.
But it really confuses me. Where people, they'll see me film a mukbang and they'll watch it.
Mukbang. Mukbang.
And they'll be like, why are you eating that? That's so unhealthy. Like, why are you eating that? And it's like, I uploaded one where I was literally eating like carrots and like an apple, and people
Now,
are like,
this
that's
is
so unhealthy,
2016,
you're
so
killing
her
yourself.
playing with the
Like,
food isn't really that big
okay.
of a deal, but still.
Um,
Really? You're
I
almost
do want you
30
guys
and
to
you're
know
playing
that
with
I'm
your
the
food
queen
still?
of, like, moderation. I lost 89 pounds before. I was eating whatever I wanted, just less. You guys see me now eating 3 pieces of pizza. And if I didn't talk about what I ate beforehand or what I'm planning on eating,
That's about all I
later
can do.
for
I used to be able to eat an
snack,
entire
I don't
pizza.
know.
I kid you not.
You guys would assume.
But anymore, yeah, I can probably do 2 to 4 at the most. 3 is usually my average. Normal sized slices, not the king of all New York style pizzas. I did make a mistake. I'll have to share this photograph. I made the mistake of buying I was so hungry a few months back. And I was in the middle of working and I really wanted some food. And I ordered a 24-inch pizza. 24-inch pizza. Okay. The poor delivery guy could barely get it out of his car. And what I was outside waiting for him. This was a DoorDasher, I think. Yeah, it wasn't Uber Eats, it was DoorDash. And he got out of his car and he had to tip it. Gotta get it out. I was laughing my ass off. And I'm like, what the fuck? He goes, did you order this pizza? I'm like, yep. He goes, okay, I was almost unable to deliver it because it's too big for my car. So I need to post that picture. It is fucking hilarious. I sent it to a couple of people, and it's, oh man, the thing was so big. And the slices. What I ended up doing, I took 2/3 of the pizza, and I took a cookie sheet, wax paper, put the pizza slice down, wax paper, slice down, wax paper, put all the rest on it, put that in the freezer and froze it. Okay, so then I pulled it out once it was frozen, took it off the tray, put it into a storage bag, not a vacuum seal, but a closable, a sealable freezer bag. And I ate it over maybe like a month. Pizza was good. It was just fucking huge. So, yeah, this pizza was probably bigger than you cooked tonight. Just saying.
That pretty much I eat like this every day, all day, when I don't.
Talking with a mouthful. Gross, disgusting, and fuck you, Amber.
And I think that's what's frustrating. I'm sorry, like,
I don't know, he's staring at
negative.
something.
I really don't mean to at all.
I swear to God, he sees mystical mice in the house all the time, and I've never seen any evidence. He's carried one mouse into this house once. Hey, hi Heidi. I didn't know you were here. Nice to see you. I did subscribe to your channel. I lost the link the other day, so Smelly was kind enough to grab it for us. So thank you very much. You got a new sub.
But like, lately I've been loving just like raw vegetables. Cucumber, carrots, sweet peppers. So like I'll be eating that later, and I shouldn't have to like say that.
We've been looking for you, Heidi.
That, but you know.
Well, because the stream where we actually met and were talking got struck, so I can't go back and review it and get the information from chat. So, yeah, we had people looking for you.
A lot of my mukbangs.
And Marjorie, actually Heidi and Marjorie, and Jamie, if you wouldn't mind, and I know we all watch each other, if you wouldn't mind, and I do not believe I blocked this, if you would please put your channel links in the chat, I would really appreciate it. because this one's not going to get struck down. And this way I have a reference point. Please. Please. Thank you.
I film for you guys. I am eating unhealthy, but I do not eat like this every day.
I'm
And
trying to
I
read
feel
what her
like
shirt
those
says,
moms that aren't
and
just, like,
because of her
so
cleavage,
healthy,
it's
they're
very
more
difficult.
entertaining to watch. I don't know.
You are quite
Totally
welcome,
didn't
Heidi.
mean to go on a rant.
But please throw it in chat again, just so we all have a link. I'd appreciate it. I don't think I blocked that for non-mods. That's probably dangerous, but my channel is so small it doesn't fucking matter. So thank you, Jamie. I don't mind people posting links. I really like that.
I'm being
If we ever grow
right now.
to a reasonable size, yeah, that's going to be problematic. But right now, it's okay.
If I was not filming this,
I don't like putting that burden on the mods and that kind of stuff. And I'm not big enough to even have a mod, even though we do, and she takes very good care of us. So thank you.
Today's my second day on it.
I'm not a pepperoni fan either. I will admit, because typically pepperoni is so fatty that when I cook it, especially if you order a regular crust like she has right here, that this to me is is more of a regular crust. It's not a thin crust. It's not a deep crust, obviously. But when you bake it, the grease oftentimes rolls off the pepperoni and is obviously absorbed by the bread, and that's just kind of gross.
Yesterday, I don't know if it worked, I'm being honest, because I was only going to take half, and so I took the half and it didn't work, and then so I took the other half and I still didn't feel anything, but I just took the whole today.
Oh my god.
I think it's working.
Are my eyes deceiving me? Do I actually see a purple sneakers?
I don't
Oh,
like that.
hi, dear. I hope you're okay. It's great to see you. Thank you for stopping. I do appreciate it.
Like, I'm constantly...
I always like seeing you.
feeling like I'm hungry, and I'm tired of that feeling, and I don't know how to get it to go away.
Even though unfortunately, on somebody's like DC's chat, I don't have much of an opportunity to talk with you, but I thank you for stopping. I appreciate it.
A lot of people say chug
I hope
water,
you're doing
like,
okay.
I chug water, and it's still there, and I don't know what to do, and so I decided to just go on a pill. I hate medicine. Like, I think I'm going to film a whole video of, like, the whole, like...
Who says I hate medicine? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, you may hate the way it tastes. You may hate the way a certain medicine makes you feel. But if it's helping you, how can you say you hate medicine? That absolutely makes no sense.
Like, situation of when I went and, like, oh my god, it was... I cried like a baby. Like, I'm that scared of medicine.
Great to see you, Purple Sneakers. Thank you.
My girlfriend's texting me. Okay, so...
I know you stopped by on one of our other streams. I think it was a GG stream a while back. So, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, I really want to get back to GG videos, GG reacts, but the bastard isn't providing any content that's really worth anything. It would just be me sitting there bad mouthing him, and that's rather rude. And I don't think you folks would really appreciate that. So, if he does something that's worth reacting to, okay. But even his recent Chantal reacts have been crap compared to his former production.
The only reason why I'm eating 3 pieces is because I did not eat all day.
Lawmakers evacuating. Oh, this is not going well.
And I literally feel
this
like
is not going well, Crypto.
I don't. And if I sat here and ate carrots and stuff, I get full so fast and probably only eat like 100 calories. Not enough.
Understood. But that 100 calories that you shoved into your mouth is a fuck of a lot better than the crap you're eating right now. And if you don't understand that, I'm sorry. I don't know what we can tell you. You have people in your comments pleading that you listen to them and you don't. You ignore them. You filter their comments. You're just a fucking troll. You're in this for one thing, and that's obvious. And I don't even have to say it. It's that obvious. Sorry, I got news is on the side. Kind of got my attention right now. It's all Charlie's fault. No, she's definitely doing some of this on purpose. I can tell. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, he is. Purple, he is. The problem is, I think he's hiding out right now. I tagged him in a tweet today to kind of try to tickle him and try to get him to react, and he's not budging. He's not budging. But he has not blocked me yet, so I find that really, really weird. But yeah, he's as strange as ever, and he's aligning himself with people that probably aren't they're definitely not a good look, but they're probably not good allies in the long term. But hey, you know, Cliff will do what Cliff does best and end his career.
You're still watching. Thank you.
And yes, I stole that from a known content creator that I love very much.
I told my girlfriend's mom that I make mukbang videos.
Mukbang videos?
And she was supportive.
Damn it! I need a beer!
I ended up telling her best friend. And,
this is why I had children.
like how I explained it was like, I'm eating with people who like don't want to eat alone. Like that's honestly how I feel. And so that's how I explained it to my girlfriend's mom. So then my girlfriend's mom explained it to her best friend, and her best friend started crying. She's like, "Oh, people eat alone." Like, she said, if she wasn't like shy or whatever, she'd make them too.
Yeah, that like I said, I can't speak for Kryptonite. Kryptonite has her own mind and can do whatever the hell she wants. I'm fine with it, but I'm not sure what you want to talk about. You got me a little nervous now.
Normally after I eat something like this, I really want sweets, but I just don't.
I'm
It's
good.
so freaking weird. Like, I don't get it.
Let Kryptonite respond, and you know, I don't have a problem with it.
I am having what's the word? Paradox? I think so. Paradox symptoms.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where
Paradox
what happens is when a pill is supposed to, or how do I explain
I can only
this?
speak for myself,
Smelly.
Smelly.
I don't understand why.
And I don't want to assume everything is okay. That's okay with me is okay with everybody else. So.
To give you certain symptoms, like normally, a paradox symptoms is where it does like the opposite. Like the pill I'm on is supposed to like give me some.
Okay, Heidi, I'm up. Look, we don't heavily moderate this chat, so whatever you have to say is fine. You will not be blocked. You will not be kicked out. None of that kind of crap. I have no idea what you're going to talk about, but feel free. It's fine. It really is. I will continue the video just so I don't have any dead air, just because Alex will yell at me if I do.
Energy. It's supposed to like make me kind of like jittery.
But I'll check in on chat and see
but
what you have to say.
it makes me so tired.
But
like,
feel free.
So tired. And that's a paradox symptom.
Thank you,
so I looked it up
Kryptonite.
and I was like, why is this making me so tired? And it happens to a lot of people.
Again, I can't speak for other people, so...
So, it's normal.
She did scarf that down pretty damn quick. She must have been really hungry.
Like, why did you try
And I
to
get
make
that. I
me
get that
pizza?
completely. I really do.
Girl,
I came home the other night. I was so damn hungry. I haven't been that hungry in a long time. It was
like, if
12:30, I
was,
think. I made myself some ramen.
I wouldn't be eating 3 pieces at once. But 3 pieces of pizza plus what I plan on eating later fits into my calories. So
I'm sorry, it's not a matter of if it fits in your calories. Because the amount of calories that you're allowing yourself is You're eating 6,000 plus a day from some of the videos I've seen. So I don't quite understand what you're thinking here, but I think you're wrong. I really do. There's nothing wrong with 3 slices of pizza. Absolutely nothing wrong. It's not good food. You need to understand that. Between all the carbs and the salt and everything else that you're intaking, not good stuff for you to eat. But occasionally, if you want to do, if you want to break and if you're on a diet, you want to have a cheat day, go for it. But when your weight doesn't meet your expectations and your goals, don't come a bitching, because nobody's going to listen to you. And that water, by the way, does not make this mukbang healthy.
I'm trying to drink a lot of water because supposedly the pill is supposed to give you dry mouth, but I haven't felt that yet.
Now, what you're gonna force me to do, Heidi, is add another video to the end of this. So, my only thing is I have a hard stop prior to 3:30.
Like, that's weird. My mind wants something sweet and something crunchy right now, but then it's like the rest of me don't. Like, my stomach doesn't want it. Like, Earth freaking quake though. That's one of my dogs.
Wait a minute. I'll get to you in a second, Heidi. Purple. You have a Facey McGee French onion soup recipe? And you haven't shared that with me? Oh, I'm hurt. I'm going to have to yell at Facey next time I see. If you have it, and you can share, please share. I would love it. I love French onion soup. Oh, my God. I even have the Crocs and everything for it. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Sergeant, yes, we did. You are, and much like Kryptonite, she's also a sergeant in a different army. Yes. Oh no! Don't be purple. I'm sorry. I wasn't yelling. I'm sorry. You're right. She really isn't. And admittedly, okay, so this is a paradox. There's really a paradox here, because if you're really on a weight loss journey, which she isn't, she never has been and never will be. But if you are, and you're doing mukbangs, I mean, you're doing mukbangs for a reason, to give you coin. So the mukbangs are the antithesis of your journey, right? It's the total opposite of what you're trying to achieve. So you're being disingenuous from the get-go. Okay? I agree with you. I don't understand. One, here's the thing. Sure, they provide tons of content. Absolutely. And everybody loves it. That keeps a lot of us employed. Not me including, but us, the general us. Sinatra's and Alex is Shook and everybody else. They're making money on it. And they need that money. So the more she does, this poor, bad choice behavior makes everybody way more money. That's great. That's how capitalism works, right? I know we have some democratic socialists in the channel, and that's fine. This is how this economy works. Okay? This is exactly how it works. I don't have to transform your goddamn work in order to make a dime off of it. Negs and I are going to have a little discussion about fair use and all that stuff. And I'm looking forward to DC is supposed to have a lawyer on. I really, really, really want to watch that video, and I'm going to record it because I have a feeling I understand what he's going to say, and I actually want that in a recording so I have some receipts, and I hate that term. But yeah, the thing is, YouTube allows us content. Now, there's been some changes in their TOS. So, theoretically, this content is up for review and is up for rejection because it is self-harm. I mean, it's clearly self-harm. It's evident. And the fact that we are promoting it by reacting, and we are promoting it by watching, and we're promoting it by putting ads on it, we're all guilty. We're all guilty of this shit, okay? We are helping her addiction. As much as I don't watch her live, her raw. I just can't. I can't. I'll watch her through reactors. I will rarely watch her live, or raw. Occasionally. I will admit that. But rarely. It just... No, I know. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I think you're spot on. This is an ugly behavior, not just hers. This is an ugly behavior of society, where we latch onto something that is actually bad behavior, and we should correct it or help to correct it, but we can't stop watching it. There's something about the human psyche that's that entertaining. And that's really strange. I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, neurologist, any of that kind of shit. So I don't understand what draws people to her content. That's interesting. That's the interesting part. But I honestly do believe a lot of her content, her eating content specifically, and Chantal the same thing. When they're eating on stream, I really don't think that should be something that YouTube should be promoting. I really don't. But, you know, it's their site. They don't think they are beholden to anybody but their own. Sorry, I'm trying to read her. I'm not sure. I don't necessarily disagree. Your role has significantly changed. If you were in the field and now you're back in the States, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I don't have that experience, and I apologize for that. And thank you for your service. If I hadn't said that earlier, yeah, that's really difficult transition. I couldn't even imagine that. I really couldn't. So kudos to you for making that transition the way you did. However, I will say again, I'm not so sure YouTube should be promoting this kind of content. And they are. They absolutely are, because they're allowing it to be monetized. They're allowing ads. They're allowing it to stay on the website. So they are condoning this. So they're just as guilty as we are for watching it and intaking it.
Another one, my dog is making a weird noise.
The one thing missing from her pizza is a big ass cup of ranch so she could dip it.
It's like that backwards sneeze.
Well, if you want to, if you have it written purple and you can DM it to me, I would appreciate it. Are we following each other on Twitter? Are you on Twitter? I don't even.
I love the crust from pizza.
I'm so clueless. I'm such a boomer. What do I know? Yes, I am. I'm older than everybody here. Not combined. And I have no problem with that at all.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, you took a hit of that water and now the thought just went bloop.
Oh yeah. Wait, no.
We're good. We got 30 minutes before GC. Which means I can actually go to the little girl's room and go pee.
Someone said McDonald's.
You don't have Twitter.
I don't know if it's up.
Okay.
Like, my sit-down videos, you guys probably don't understand, but my sit-down videos, I upload, like, at a different, like, sequence. All my vlogs are in order, though. so you never have to worry about being confused about what's going on in my life because all those are in order. But I did film a mukbang.
If you have a
McDonald's
recipe, feel free to
Yeah,
send
but
it there.
it was a little
That's fine.
I wasn't really talking to the camera. I was more so just like showing you guys kind of how it would be if you were just next to me and like hanging out with my girlfriend and her mom. Like, yeah, it's different, but I did film that.
You get yourself. Oh, okay. So are you suggesting I talk to Facey? I can do that. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'll track her down. Thank you.
I want to do a salad one, really.
But I absolutely love French onion soup. One of my all-time favorites. So yeah, I'll ping her next time I see her.
Bad. Because the like sound of like lettuce crunching, I know a lot of people would enjoy that. Like, I know I do.
Well, no, I know Facey doesn't. I will ping them and I'll probably ping them in DC's chat, which is in 30 minutes, folks. 30 minutes. We got a clock going, so. And I need to bail probably like 10 minutes earlier because I have to hit the little girl's room and check in with work and everything like that. So, oh, well, thank you. Okay, I appreciate that. Thank you, Purple.
Some people say they watch my mukbangs because they don't want to eat alone or because they like my voice, which thank you. I never liked my voice before, but I've gotten that compliment so many times and I appreciate that so much. And people watch because they just enjoy the sound of eating. So I want to like somehow meet in the middle and make everyone happy.
And that's the thing for me. It's the sound of eating, especially most of these mukbangers who purposely go out of their way, you know, to make sure that the mastication and that's so audible. Yeah, that's the ASMR part of it. It's not for me. It's just not for me.
But again, I'm sorry this video was. I wouldn't say it was like negative, but it was just
Oh no, you are Purple. You are spot on. Twitter is toxic. Not a good place if you don't like confrontation. That's good, Marjorie. I like that.
Moment. I just want you guys to know that just because someone makes mukbang videos doesn't mean they're gaining weight, doesn't mean they're not losing weight, because I am losing weight. I'm not gaining weight. A lot of people think I'm gaining weight for some weird reason. I don't know what it is. Rumors will be rumors, but I am losing weight and I'm super happy about that. But
I thought about deleting my Twitter.
Mukbangs because this is my.
I tried getting a rise out of Gigi today, and that boy was not biting at all.
Job now, not to make mukbangs, but
because I like getting a rise out of Gigi. He is so fun to torment.
Make YouTube videos. So in the comments below, let me know like what kind of videos you want to see from me and what kind of mukbangs you want to see from me in the future. There will be some more. So I'll see you then. Bye.
No, we're not gonna watch you, Ruby. All right. There's a few more. I'll leave those for another day. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday. It depends on my calendar schedule. I've got a huge project at work right now that's really sucking my time, and yeah, I don't know why I didn't stream the last 2 days, but I really enjoy this. I really do. I enjoy chatting with you folks and enjoy watching these crazy asinine videos. These people are insane. They are. So anyway, I'm gonna go get ready for DC's chat, her interview today. Hopefully, her technical issues with her interviewees has been fixed. So we'll find out. I'm gonna give you back the rest of your day, folks. I really appreciate you stopping. Thank you very much. You're very kind, and it's very appreciated. And I hope you all have a good day. Bye, as everybody says.